All right, everybody, welcome to volume day number 4. We have a high volume day hitting up the legs. I have one single 12-pound dumbbell. You can also go body weight today if that sounds better for you. Go ahead and start with just kind of a wide base of support. We're going to hinge over the legs. Take some deep breaths. Bend your right knee and then your left. Get a little extra stretch through the side that you're straightening up. Lengthen through your back. Try to still stay relaxed in the neck. And then we're going to take a deep seat. Sit as low as you can. Take a deep inhale and then push right back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Maybe as you get warmed up and as you keep dropping, your hips will come just a little bit wider. You can drop your hips a little lower. Go one more up and down. And then we're going to stay low and hinge side to side. Drop one heel down and then the other. And then sit right in the middle if you can. Push your elbows into your knees. Lift the chest. Brace through your core. And then we're going to go back through our hip opener sequence. So bring both knees onto the ground and open your heels wide with your knees. So however wide apart you get your legs is totally up to you. And then you're just going to hinge back with your hips and then forward. So rock forward and back gently. There's a lot of stretch on those inner thighs and through your hips. Stay long through your back. Okay, and then stay back just wherever you can that feels most comfortable for you. And then we're going to try to lift your right leg and then lift your left from your knee down. So the shin, calf, and foot are lifting. Get a little bit of rotation there in that hip joint. So the foot is lifting with the hip. You're not bending or changing your knee angle. All right, last time on this side. Bringing your knees together. And then we're going to switch into our Z-sit. So pull one foot in, one foot out. Have a 90-degree angle on each leg. You might feel more stretch in your hip on the leg that's facing away from you. So again, we're going to hinge forward and back. Try to sit even right on those hips. Sometimes just sitting back and feeling the hips tuck under. You're going to feel a little stretch there. Just don't really get into these positions much in life. So squeezing in, adding in, and making sure that we're hitting up hip mobility is going to be a part of this series. Constant progressions, constant ways of trying to find avenues that make our body feel alive and feel energized and strong. Switch to the other side. Keep us going forever. All right, hinge forward and then sit back, tuck under, forward and back. If you ever have an opportunity to sit on the ground while you're reading with or without your kids, or while you're watching a game, whatever it is, try to take those opportunities. Sit on the floor every once in a while. It's good for us, helps keep things more open and mobile. Okay, let's go ahead and flip around, and we're going to go into our child's pose and then straight into a downward facing dog. So sit those hips back, reach your arms forward, feel the shoulder blades flare out, and then set down so your elbows are pointing toward the ground. Push into your hands, curl your toes under, drive your hips up and back, and pedal out those feet. So check in with your calves, your hamstrings, whatever it might be that's tight, you'll be feeling that. All right, and then we're going to shift into a knee pull. So waking up that core a little bit more. If this ends up being too much on your wrists or your shoulders, then just continue to hold a downward facing dog. So you're going to lift your right leg up and back, and then you're going to slide forward all the way over those fingertips. Bring your knee to your forearm. Push back, and then slide forward. Draw that knee. Push back. Exhale forward. Draw your knee in. Push back. Make sure those shoulder blades stay sliding down your back. This is 6. We're going to go all the way to 10. Lock deep through the core. 9 and 10. Okay, we're going to switch up to the other side. Lift the left leg forward and little twist. Wrap all the way around your trunk and torso. Get a little stretch and a lot of grab through the back and the core. 6, 7. Can you tuck and tighten any more? 9 and 10. Walk your hands back to your feet, and then we're going to get started. All right, if you're using weight, grab your 1 dumbbell. We're going to start with a sliding lunge. We're going to go 30 each side. So you're going to start with a low squat. Grab in through the core, knees line with the toes, okay? And then you're going to take your right leg, slide it back, and then pull it forward. We'll count this one. 1, 2. We're not rushing. We're focused on keeping the knee and toes lined up on your supporting side. You should be building a lot of burn in your supporting leg. There's 10. Sink as low as you can. You're going to want to start to rush it because we want to get out of this burny spot, but you got to hold strong, hold steady. Try not to rush. Push into your burn. There's 20. Sit on that heel. Feel the glute contract and burn. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, set up your other leg. Woo! New leg, thank goodness. Now the moving leg feels so heavy. Lift the chest. Slide your shoulder blades together. Wrap into that core. 10. Sit lower. You find the amount of effort level that you can get out of it. 20. Dig in. Wrap around that thigh. Slide those shoulder blades down. 28. Make sure your back is flat. 30. Whew. All right. Hinge over those legs a second. Give everything a little shake. All right. Grab in that one weight again, and we're going to do a static lateral lunge. So get your feet nice and wide. Again, wrap in through the core. hinge over, and then just drive up. We're going to keep the leg there. 2. Again, not rushing. 5. Feel that flexion set in. 7. Wrap around that core. 10. Remember to keep control and track of your pelvis as you shift to the side. We want to keep it neutral between your shoulders and the floor. Sit as low as you can. Check in with your straight leg. Make sure it's staying straight. 20. Come on, we got it. Lift, contract, and hold. If you're feeling a little work in your mid-back, around your trunk and torso, that's good. You have to use those muscles to support the weight as you're hinging over. 28, 29, and 30. Other side. Shift. Drive up through that heel. Hello. Can you go? Power in numbers. 7. Flex into your supporting leg, that straight leg. Flex there. Flex the thigh. Wrap it around. Everything is working. You got it. Sit low, drive up through that heel. Feel the work in those glutes. We've made it to 18. Keep wrapping through that core. 30. Sit back on that heel. 4. Keep your knee pulling wide toward that pinky toe side of the foot as you press back to the top. 28, 29, and 30. Whew, all right. Set your weight down. Come down to the floor with me, hands and knees. Go through a couple cat-cow. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale and round. Inhale and exhale. Push into your downward facing dog. Next up, we're going to go squat jacks. Okay, so it's a little jumpy round. If you need to keep your feet on the ground and just tap side to side, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to stay in our squat. Again, finding that core and then jump in and out. Try to stay low. So unlike a gate swing, you're not coming up in the middle. 10. Knees still lining with toes. 20. 30. Whew, all right. Building some burn. Okay, next up, we're going to go into a curtsy lunge. Back with your single weight if you're using that. Okay, we're going to stay static. So take one leg behind, your other leg forward. Make sure you get your chest and hips squared off, and then drop and drive. Always getting that setup done well. Enter the move properly so that you can go all the way through and finish properly. Setup is huge. There's 10. Good, good. Came to build the legs. Endurance. Good job. There's 20. Working off your front leg. So not a lot going on. Pushing off the back toes. 27, 28, 29, and 30. Whew. All right. Set it up. Nice and strong. Second side. Lock that core. You need it to keep that low back happy. You should be feeling the work in that upper outer glute, hamstring. Lots of core as well. 12. Hinge over that front leg just a bit. $20. You got it. We got it. Stick with it one at a time. 26, 7, 28, 29, and 30. Whew. All right. We're going to get rid of our weight and do something a little different we haven't done before. We're going to do a tippy-toe squat. So you may have heard of a Hindu squat, and it's similar to that, but that's not completely what we're doing. Hindu squat has a lot going on with your upper arms, and you hit your heels as well. We're going to try to stay off of our heels. Okay, so lift up into your tippy toes. It's almost like a chair pose with yoga, and then you're going to sink all the way down and then all the way up. Your heels are probably going to drop a couple times. You're going to build some shake. That's okay. If it hurts your knees, don't go past the point of the pain. So it's okay if you don't get quite as deep. Good strengthener for your feet. Try to spread through your toes. 10. Lift up from your chest. Grab deep into the core. 13. 16. Lock into that core. 19. Bring in that balance. Woo! 20. A little more quad dominant for sure. Getting those calves. 26. 27. Watch your neck. I was grabbing there. When things are awkward, it's easy to put tension. 29 and 30. Whew. All right, good job. Drop down into your downward facing dog. We're going to finish off the round with mountain climbers. All right, slide your shoulders forward. Here we go. 30 each side. Notice how the legs are still working, the hamstrings, the core. Four, three, two, one. All right. Take a little break, and then we're going to go back to the top, our sliding lunge. One more round, all the way through everything. Do your best. I think we got it. All right, here we go. Sink in. Slide that leg back. 1, 2. 7. Sit on that heel. 8. Target the glute on your supporting leg. 20. Wrap it all the way around. 27, 28. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna collapse. 29, 30. Try to switch and go. That moving leg's nice and shaky now. Support with the core. $15. One at a time. Oh. You go till you don't get one more. $27, $28, $29, and $30. Ooh, shaky legs. Woo. All right, we're going to do our lateral shifts, the lateral lunge in that static position. Feels nice to get a little different range of motion, setting up, going laterally. So enjoy it. 4, 10. Connect with the flexions you want to make. When you get tired, it's easy to just start counting your way through it. I'm tired, my legs are mushy, but I'm working to flex into those glutes, into my inner thigh. Get the work you came for. 20. Check in with that core, keeping the pelvis. 6. Lock and load all the way around that torso. 8, 29, 30, switch. Ooh. Try to feel like your upper body is just shifting over. 10. $18. Dig out of that heel. Grab into that glute. Are you going deep? Are you getting your maximum effort output? Don't sit back. Don't back off. 29, 30. Slide deep, slide wide. Feel like you're pushing to your capacity. Whatever you brought today, maybe you're just proud of yourself for making it to the mat. That's great. Once you're here, find your edge. Get a little irritated that it's taking so long. Push into your burn. Squat jacks. Ten. 20. 18. Oh, 29. 30. It's a good sign if you can't count. Whew. All right. Curtsy lunges are next. Get a little hip flexor. Other side. Okay. Pick your leg you're going to start with. Phew. Shaky leg day. Knee and toe lines up. Open up through that chest. 2, we're off. 3, get it started. 10. Squaring off those legs. 20. You got it. How low is that back leg going? Can it barely touch the ground? 30. Come on, drop those hips. Join the club. Here's 10. So much going on in the core too. 20. Get that shake going, it's good. 28, 29, 30. Nice job. All right. We have our our tippy-toe squats and our mountain climbers. We're gonna make it through. All right. Lift up on those toes. Whew. So good for balance. 4. You can definitely use a wall or a chair to help. 8, 9. Check in with that core. Hoping as I do more of these, as we do more of these, I can get more range of my heel off the ground. Get it up just a little higher. Strengthen the bottom of those feet. 20. Are you checking in with your core? Eight. 29. There we go. 30. Okay. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Hinge forward, plank. Run your mountain climbers. Are your shoulders up over your wrists? Make sure your butt's not in the air. $30. Good work. Hinge it back. Reach your arms out in front. Deep inhale, hold a split second. And then release. And then let's bring our right leg forward. We're just going to get the hip flexors here. And then we'll shift and go on to our backs. Make sure you're feeling that back hip flexor. Get open. Try to bring in your box breath. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Shift to the other side. Whew. Hard while the heart rate's still up. All right. Lie on your back. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Interlace your hands behind your left knee. Flex both feet and then check in with your low back and pelvis. And then if you can, start drawing your legs into the chest, pushing your right elbow into the right knee. And then we're going to focus on our breath. So you can box breathe. You breathe in for 3 or 4, maybe even 5 breaths. You hold for the same amount of breaths. You exhale, same amount of breaths. And then hold, same amount of breaths. Another option, depending on how elevated your heart rate still is to breathe in for half the counts that you breathe out, or you can keep it all regulated. 2 in, 2 out, 3 in, 3 out. There's such a huge aspect of recovery that is lost after a workout. Plant your left foot and we're going to stretch our hamstring. You can use a strap or you can use your hands. It's okay if your hamstring is not as flexible as mine. Keep both legs on the ground and you just stretch to wherever you feel. Back of the calf, through the back of the knee, but mainly the belly of the hamstring. But there's such a recovery phase and I guess what you would call optimization from your workout that is lost. Especially for us, we work really fast and try to fit a lot into 30 minutes, which is actually really good. Studies have shown that people actually do push their effort level in a shorter amount of time because they have to make it worth their while. Okay, switch to the other side. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. Pull deep into the chest. Flex those legs. So your breath, taking 2 to 5 minutes for breath work at the end of your session, whatever it may be, this session or a cycle or a run, even yoga. Yoga fits it in for you at the end with their Shavasana. This will give you a lot more return on investment. It's crazy how much we can add to the benefit of our workout just by adding in a little breath work. This is one of those things that over time too, one day you might wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm less stressed, I sleep better, I have more patience, I feel more focused. These are all of the findings within breath work and meditation. Okay, drop your right foot that they're finding. Interlace your hands behind your left leg. I think for me, deciding that there's no wrong way for breath work, no wrong way for meditation, but just stopping myself for 2-ish minutes and focusing on my breath. I do find that longer than that, my brain starts to wander, which is not that bad or that big of a deal. But I do find that my priorities realign. We get lost in the hamster wheel. Nothing against hamsters. And just go, go, go. We need to leave our list full. We check one off and add another. Maybe try to have a goal be a shorter list. Okay, come up to seated. Oh. Soles of the feet together. I've realized that my house is okay if I leave a little dust on the furniture one extra day. It's still there tomorrow. All right, one more deep breath in. Tell you what, let's reach our legs all the way out in front of us. Reach over those straight legs. Pull your breath in as long as you can, and then let it exhale as slow as possible. All right, well, I hope you ended up with as shaky legs as I did. Good work. We have a full ab and core day coming at us tomorrow. I hope that you make it there. And we'll just keep this high volume work going. Have a great rest of your day.